The COVID-19 pandemic resulted in an unprecedented public health crisis, and in such an environment was created to have access to verified and accurate information. In a period of uncertainty, one thing was for sure: the public could tune into information dissemination platforms twice a day and on weekends once a day. Television, radio and online platforms were tuned to the coronavirus narrative in Namibia, and the COVID-19 Communications Center, touted as a one-stop center for accurate information, set the beat.
Well, I can take one of the examples like the popular program which I'm doing on Water FM, sport program. If you can listen even to the callers, the way they're expressing their views, it means Namibia is doing good.
Yes, we know that we're doing well in terms of the African continent, but also globally, but we definitely need to do more. And I can imagine that journalists who are also human beings might feel discouraged because they have their own concerns in terms of their health, in terms of their lives, but also in terms of their livelihood. But we should not relent, and we should make sure that there's unity amongst us, particularly between private and public media. Now's not the time to entertain that animosity, to entertain trivial matters between these spaces. Now is the time to actually, be a united front and to make sure that we hold the powers that be accountable, to make sure that we add quality and value, and that we also hold ourselves accountable. Because mistakes have been made. There were lapses, as the Minister of Justice has referred to the experience of the past 6 weeks, but there have also been lapses relating to the way the media has been dealing with it, and we need to be honest about that with ourselves to make sure that the road forward, the post-COVID-19 Namibia, is a good country to be in, where press freedom will be the order of the day and will be celebrated throughout.
There was a lot of, I think with social media now, there was a lot of information being disseminated, some of it not verified. I think in the era of fake news, these were challenges. So eventually when the center started working and then it got to grips with the reality and information started disseminating, it did pretty much well to give access to information to everybody, vital information for that matter.
I think Namibian journalists have it easier than some parts of the world. So, well, press, kudos to government ensuring that we operate in a very safe environment, in a very easy environment, and an environment where we can just, walk in anywhere and everywhere. And we know that we will not be killed for what we are reporting on. Maybe just for journalists to use this to their advantage and not just feel like basically do not be scared of reporting on anything, because we are free to do so.
I think press freedom is extremely important to any democracy, any country's development, and I salute all the other journalists out there who are working hard, who are working tirelessly against the instinct of fear, going out there, talking to the communities, highlighting not only the COVID-related stories, but how COVID has influenced the economy, how COVID has influenced bread and butter issues at every rung of society.
Of course, not everything is rosary, not everything is perfect, but let it be positive criticism that is able to improve the fraternity and not necessarily try to bring it down and bring down our nation as a whole. So let us work together in that regard and also appreciate and celebrate our milestones and achievements, because if we don't celebrate them, who will?
Since its launch on the 2nd of April, the center pushed out a total of more than 52 hours of information, and the Namibian public responded. Online viewership of the live broadcast on the NBC's online platforms provide for spectacular reading. The immediate nature of the delivery of the information prevented the spread of false or fake news.
I don't think the Namibian people have ever had such a clear view of the ministry's activities, of their focus areas, of their interest groups that they are serving, and how they're responding to COVID-19, and to give them credit, I mean, we've all been operating in the dark, we've all been making it up as they go. And the stakeholders from the state have really done a lot to be honest in that issue, and to say that we don't have all the answers right now, but this is what we're doing to make sure that life can continue, that we keep the curve very manageable, and that this also to inspire Namibians and not let them panic about what if there aren't enough resources?
I can confidently say that as a government, as a people, that through the Ministry of Information and Ministry of Health, we have done our utmost best. And I think we have become victorious in that this past month, the Communication Center has been a place of information, communication, but also a place where the citizens can trust the information coming out of this center. And that is really what we wanted to build, a trust relationship with the viewers and listeners at home, the average Namibian, taking in the information we give here.
But there had also been challenges, and going forward, media practitioners have asked to be addressed. Sunday, the 3rd of May, is also World Press Freedom Day, and although there is room for improvement in Namibia, the verdict on the latest media freedom rankings, which place Namibia at the top of the pile in Africa, is unanimous. The post-lockdown operations at the COVID-19 Communications Center will be determined in due course.